Life is full of coincidences. Life is full of all kinds of little bits of minutiae. I don't know whether this would be in the category of minutiae, coincidence, or something very profound. I'd like to think it was something very profound. I told you that it was September 20th, 1970, that I began saying the first words, getting myself in all kinds of hot water on WMCA. It was on September 20th, 1982, that this program was guided by a new producer. And it just so happens that another coincidence, and I say this not because she's here, but because it's true, just so happens that the latest one is also the best one. And I'm proud to say that, not only about her, but to her.
Thank you, Bob.
Nicole Sandler, who came up here from Tampa, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And what brought you up here? Why'd you come up here? Because you felt this was the mecca of the communications industry?
This is it. The big time.
But you'd heard all these terrible stories about New York?
Not terrible stories, wonderful stories.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone wants to conquer New York. Every young, ambitious, talented person wants to come and conquer New York.
Hey, I like that. She's young, ambitious, talented. That's the way you define yourself. That's good. You'll go far.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
And I want to say, in all seriousness, you have worked very hard behind the scenes. And, you know, in this type of work that you do, and under the conditions that people work behind the scenes, there is not a great deal of longevity. So I have seen many young, ambitious, I don't know about the talented part, but certainly young and ambitious people come and go. And the thing that sets you apart is you are a true professional.
Well, thank you. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Yeah. And I think that's why I asked you to come in here. Not because it's September 20th, but because you are a true professional. Consistent. And it amazes me, and I want you people listening to know that this young lady, who, guys, happens to be a Scorpio, eat your hearts out, this young lady, I think, is more concerned about the Bob Grant program than maybe even sometimes Bob Grant, but certainly very much as much concern about it. And it shows, and I appreciate it.
Well, I have gotten an opportunity over the past year to work with probably one of the most talented people in broadcasting in the whole country, and it's not something I take lightly, and I want to do the best I can do. I want to make this 3 hours on the air the best it can be, and I don't know what else to say.
Well, I think you've said it, and you said it quite well. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
Okay, now you heard her voice, and probably I made a mistake by putting her on the air because, as an old saying, if you put your producer on the air, the next day you come back, your roles are reversed, if you have a role. Nicole Sandler on with yours truly, Bob Grant.